What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out a game called Sink Again. This is a game that's kind of barking up the same tree as Sid Meier's Pirates. It's a game where you take a pirate crew. It's a little bit arcadey, but at the same time, it is a sandbox. You take a pirate crew, you take a ship, you go out to sea, you do quests, you find treasures, you know, nice items, you fight with the undead, you get into broadside battles with other ships, you get hunted by the Naval Authority, all that kind of fun stuff. So, let's dive on in. This game is a single-man project from what I understand. So, like, in playing the tutorial, there are going to be some translational issues. I do think that this game was translated from another language from playing the tutorial. Some of the sentences were a little off or stilted or whatever else. On top of that, there are going to be some rough edges. However, it is kind of an interesting game. So anyways, we're going to dive on in and check it out. If you wanted to get the game for yourself after this video, you can look down below in the description next to all of my social links, like for Discord and Twitch. Let's dive on in. We will choose our adventurer. So we've got to choose our scenario here. We've got Monopoly, the Legendary Loot, the Fountain of Eternal Youth. We've got Fish Day, Flying Dutchman. There's a whole bunch of them, but we'll start out with the top left since I assume that's probably what you're supposed to start out with. We've got a number of bonuses that we can claim for ourselves that we can take with us as we start the game off. So there's like a gold bonus over here that we can get. There's a random item that's an extra piece of equipment, I guess, for one of our pirates. We've got a treasure map, so that'll give us access to an easy or a normal dungeon. Different from Sid Meier's Pirates, this game does have a turn-based combat system when you're on foot. And so, like, when you go ashore to find treasures and whatnot, you're going to be fighting in turn-based, dice-based battles. It's actually got a little bit of a board game feeling to it. We've got a ship upgrade right here, so we can get a random bonus, better cannons, more ammo, ship upgrades. Okay. I don't know what any of these right here are really going to do for me, aside from, like, the money and the treasure map. So, like, I don't know what we're going to get out, so I say we just, like, pick one. I'll probably just take the money. I'll go with the real safe option. Oh, wow, there's a lot of actual... Oh, or we can just play on Sandbox. That's cool, but it looks like it's also got kind of, like, unlocks and things that are going to unlock in the Sandbox mode if you do all these individual quests. So I think it's a good idea to start out with those. Let's do the Monopoly. Alright, so here we are back in Tortuga. In Tortuga, which is just Spanish for turtle. Honestly, I feel like Tortuga is one of the best words for a turtle ever. Like, a Tortuga sounds exactly like what it is. Like, the mental image I get when I think Tortuga, it fits better. Like, turtle's alright. It reminds me of some kind of, like, wobbly little fork-legged creature that's probably not very spry. But, like, Tortuga, that perfectly describes it. The first thing we gotta do is gotta hire some pirates. We've got Fatso, who actually, weirdly enough, is not fat. He's really good at fighting. So this guy is crazy good at fighting. The way that combat works is you get to roll dice, effectively, and each of those dice will have a number of faces on them that are successes. If you roll a success, it's 1 damage. If you don't, it's not. So anyways, this guy has 5 dice, and half of the faces on each of his dice are successes. That's pretty good. This guy's pretty good at fighting. However, he has, like, no defense whatsoever. He's moderately smart. So smartness is for, like, finding secret things, hidden traps, disarming things of that nature, picking locks, all that kind of stuff. We have a monkey over here who is a chimpanzee, apparently. I wonder if we can make the monkey captain. Of these guys that we take, we're going to have to pick somebody to be captain. And so anyways, the monkey is apparently decent in a fight, decent in defense, but not super intelligent, although smarter than some pirates. I will say, I've played the game a little bit in preparation for this, and some of the pirates are just like 1-1, and so there are pirates in this game that are absolutely dumber than a monkey. We've got a cook over here. She's okay in a fight, not that smart, basically the same stats as a monkey, kind of. She's more defensive than a monkey, and she's got a lot more HP, I guess. We've got Big D. These are going to be like your average pirates from what I can tell, these drunken sailors. Like, they tend to be like, okay, but it does look like their stats are somewhat randomized. So one of these guys is better at defense, the other one is better at offense. I'll probably go with the offense guy. We'll go with him. And then, like, we got to bring the monkey along. Actually, we don't have anybody smart. Can I get somebody smart? Let's bring Baron Samedi with us. I think that sounds like the better idea. Joe Fatso Fernandez. All right, how much money do I have? I have 2,500 bucks right now. All right, so there's our 2 pirates. We can only fit 2 pirates on our dinghy right now. We don't start out with, like, a super awesome ship, all right? Our ship is kind of like meh. Like, we get 2 guys on board. We hope for the best. Everybody is absolutely thrashed right now. Like, everybody here is slizzard, all right? They are not looking good. Absolutely on the hype train. We can go to the market. We can buy some stuff. Let's look into our quest first. Buenos dias, pirate. Yes, you. Come to me. Be kind. Are you free? I have a job for an adventurer like you. Where are my manners? My name is Marco Carlos. I'm a very famous merchant from Spain. Over the last few years, I've been writing a scientific paper on political economies, but people of your class are unlikely to understand anything about it. In general, this is the case. I'm selling tobacco in Spain, but capitalism is flourishing there, and I have to reckon with the fact that the business has to be conducted in a competitive environment. Here in the Caribbean, the laws aren't as harsh. I know how to make a fortune. You want to join in with my business? Nobody has to know about this conversation. Look, every town in the Caribbean has a market. All you have to do is buy tobacco from every market in every town until the last unit. Then, tobacco will become a scarce commodity and we will dictate the price. You get it? It doesn't matter to me at all what you should do with that product. The best option is to throw it into the ocean. I'll bring tobacco from Spain anyways. In order to warm up interest in our business, I'm going to give you 2,000 gold in advance. Don't waste it and put it into business. Okay, if all works out, I promise you will be able to bring the largest ships possible to the Caribbean. 4-masted ships. Nobody has built the largest one yet. Alright, so we can start out with that. So they want me to get tobacco from every market of every island to the last unit. And it looks like there's 17 units available in the Caribbean. If we take a look at the store here, there's going to be a bunch of items that we can equip our pirates with. You definitely want to do that. Oh, this guy has an injured leg. Oh, yeah, he does, huh? He has a peg leg. Interesting. I had no idea. I didn't even notice that that was a thing. Apparently, he's a loser, which means he has bad luck. He gets an extra attack phase for having persistence, and then he's also a little bit stronger, so that's good. Well, we should probably get a shovel. So you equip a shovel, that'll be your weapon. We have a witch sack over here. We have a Bible, which will give us resistance. We've got a musket, which is pretty cool. We've got Rapper's Bling over on this side so that we can ball out hard. We've got a Viking helmet, which is really, really... What did that cost me? Hopefully not that much. So this will give this guy more intellect. We actually probably want to put that on Baron Samedi. So I'll put that on him. One thing I do like about this game is the gear does show up on the characters, and it makes them all look kind of unique. It's got a bit of like a Team Fortress 2 equip hats thing going for it that I think works okay. We can also have an iron shield right here. It gives you an attack dice, and it gives you an attack face. That's kind of cool. It's really expensive, though, and I've got a feeling we're going to kind of need our money. I think we're going to kind of need our money in order to get started. We don't have any items on our ship. We don't have any personal items running around. He's going to need a weapon, like something to fight with. A fruit hat. Oh, cool. We can do like the Chiquita. We can do the Chiquita lady thing. It gives strength and speed. I'm going to do it. There we go. We've got a cornucopia hat on. Other things we should probably do is we should probably take a look at the store. Or not the store. We should probably take a look at the market. Figure out how much tobacco is here. So there's 4 tobaccos here. And it looks like the price of this product is 24% less than the world average. Let's go ahead and grab it. So we've got 4 of those inside of our ship's holds. Unfortunately, we don't really have like a whole lot of things to do with it. I can sell it all, I guess. Does that even matter? Interesting. Alright, what does the Voodoo Witch do? I've never talked to her before. We can select a pirate. And it looks like the Voodoo Witch actually has magical items for us. So things that we can equip to make us a little bit more effective at the tasks we're going to be trying to undertake. Is there any type of like attack item right here? So that'll give you more intelligence. So we've got kind of like a skull staff, I guess. Cast Voodoo of Bloodlust. That's kind of badass, actually. Yeah, put that on. Yep, equip the Voodoo staff. That sounds like the play. We should also probably get a torch so that we have somebody that can illuminate dark rooms, because there's a lot of things you can't do in a dark room. Oh, never mind. There's no torches available. So I guess we don't have a torch for right now, but that's okay. We're going to live with it. Inside the shipyard, we could take a look, and we can figure out what kind of... we apparently have the can of... This is my ship right here. It's an actual shark. We're sailing on an actual shark. Fair enough. It looks like we've got 30 cannonball... Wait, how many cannonballs do we have right now? Yeah, I think I'd like to have some more cannonballs just in case. They're not that expensive, so I feel like if we load up, it's not really that big of a deal. Apparently we can get rockets and we can get powder barrels too and have like our own little depth charges. What do we have in the registry office? I think this is where we set up who our captain is, and each captain is going to give you a bonus. This guy gets us a discount to store goods and equipment. That's actually something we probably should have equipped first. Fantastic. And then this guy right here gives you +1 strength to every single one of your crew members. I'm going to appoint him since our overall goal is to buy all the tobacco in the world. All right. Let's go to sea, I guess. We'll head on out. All right, so here we are in our little trash boat. However, it does have a cool little shark mouth on it, so, you know, things to think about. If we zoom out, we also have a map available that we can take a look at. It looks like there's an island over here, and we can mark that with like a little icon, I guess. Let's go take a look and see if we can get ourselves into any kind of trouble. It looks like we might be able to increase our speed a little bit, too, just to get there a tad faster. Oh, no, don't crash into the island. We're going too fast right now. So this is the funny waterfall. Apparently, it is a normal difficulty dungeon. Okay. What do we have over this way? What is this place right here? Let's go over to this side. I do actually very much like the sailing interface in this game. I'm sailing away. Set a course for the open sea. Oh, no. I gotta hang a lefty real fast. Ooh, what is that, a trader? Oh, let's go get him. Let's go get him. We gotta make some money. Don't run away from me. The ass navy. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Apparently, we're going to war against the ass navy. Yeah, dude, like, fire some bullets at him. Dude, did he just, like, ramming speed me? I think he did. Dude, I don't think he's taking damage on the level that I wanted him to take damage on. It looks like I don't actually deal that much. We gotta find a smaller ship to mess with. Where's this guy at? Where's he hiding at? He's out here, and I know it. Oh, dude. Oh, no, those guys are pirate hunters? Run! The Sad Sands. Apparently, it's an easy dungeon. Oh, he's firing cannons at me from super far away. All right, fair enough. Let's maybe not mess with that guy right now. I'm like zigzagging all over the place at the moment. If you look at my path right now, I think you could make like a rough generalization that maybe I'm not the best. Oh my God, I crashed into a ship. Not great, not great, not great. Slow down, slow down. All right, so the Shallow of Silence. There's an easy dungeon over on this side. The enemy is near. Fast travel is disabled. Oh no, dude, pirate hunters. Run. Run, 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 run. We got to go back to the main island of Tortuga down here, and we've got to repair our ship. Dude, our ship is kind of like a little weenie ship, dude. It is not a very good ship. It is, we got to get some upgrades out here. That's what we need to do. Enter the town real fast before we crash and make this worse. I got to go to the shipyard. All right, let's, oh my God, the repairs are so expensive too, and I'm so poor. Oh, it feels terrible. It's like, listen, I need this money back, all right? Oh, he doesn't even care what we do with it, dude. We can just buy it and sell it right back. It doesn't even matter. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Did he actually put on like a captain's hat? Oh, he did. He lost his banana hat. Oh, no, dude. Can I still have him? Oh, no, the captain must wear a captain's hat. Feels bad. Well, there's only a couple of treasure chests over here. We got to find somebody to victimize, though. Like, that we can't avoid. We gotta find somebody to, like, kill and take their stuff. I think there's a pirate hunter over this way, so we're gonna have to avoid him. We gotta find smaller ships. There's gonna be, like, little trade ships that we can whack. Oh, those guys are pirates, too. Are they lining up with me right now? Dude, I think they're lining up their guns right now. I don't think that they're gonna be... I don't think they're gonna respect the pirate code of not firing on other pirates. There's a hard island over here. Okay. What is this island over on this side? I'm just trying to, like, map out the entire area that we exist inside of. We can slow the ship down, just so we don't crash into anything. This is the Village of Shame. Of course they buy tobacco expensive here. Of course they do. I do think you should be able to zoom out a little bit. Oh, God. Yeah, other pirates are kind of being dicks right now, dude. It's like a dangerous ocean out here. Looks like there's another island over here. It is cool that, like, when we mouse over these, though, we can tell exactly what's there. All right, close this down now that we have a heading. We haven't been shot at all, so I think we'll be okay. There's another pirate over there. God, dude, pirate hunters everywhere. I haven't even done any crimes yet, dude. I've been living a life of relative peace. the not so happy. Yeah, well, welcome to the club, Chief. Welcome to life after the age of 25, my guy. Welcome. The Tavern of Baboons. Alright, so there's some kind of dungeon over here. Like, we need a treasure map. If you're wondering why I'm kind of, like, circling around, we have to have a treasure map in order to, like, do some of these dungeons and get, like, the full volume of goodies out of them. There is a place over here. Okay. So there is another place that's buying tobacco expensive. Well, apparently, I'm just really, really bad at trading. Well, in lieu of anything else major to do, I think we'll just, like, mess around with this over here. We'll see if we can do this easy dungeon on this side and see, like, what kind of treasure we can bring out of here. We don't have a treasure map, which is going to make digging for this stuff a little bit more difficult. But let's go do some combat because I can't find any of the small trade ships that I was wrecking in my practice playthrough. All right, so we've got doors on other sides. He's going to roll some dice to move. You get exactly the amount of move that comes up on the dice, in case you're wondering how that works. Dirty Pants, go do your business over here. It looks like there are bad guys inside this area. So there's Troll, there's TikTok, and there's a treasure chest. There's 2 treasure chests. Okay, did they see me? Pull back around this corner real fast. I don't know if they saw what I was up to. Fatso, you get on the other side of this wall right here. I'm going to put this up on a little bit faster mode, too. She is absolutely aware of us, by the way. And she's rolled a bunch of attack dice that have done a bunch of damage. We've got another big guy over here, too. But it looks like he can't get through. So what we're going to want to do now is we're going to take this shovel. We're going to smack this lady. And it looks like we've dealt 4 damage. That's a beefy hit. So Emma Mendoza is having a rough day right now. I'm going to go ahead and pass, and then we'll go with Fatso over here. I don't remember how many attack dice he had, but you know what? We got to attack somebody, so go for it. Okay, so it looks like we put like a voodoo curse on him. I don't want to move and make room. I want them to stay like stop-gapped up right here. Okay, a little bit more damage out. Oh, that guy's a priest. Okay, that makes him... Oh, he can walk through his own guys. Not great. Not great. Let's go ahead and we'll finish her off, I guess. So that's one less enemy right there, and then we'll move the drunken pirate up. And then he's got 1 HP left, which is not rad. That's not a great situation to be in. There may be booby traps in that room, but I don't know. He doesn't have that much HP. I think I'm going to take a chance. Like, Fatso, for his nomenclature, actually has a surprising amount of move. And if I can get him out of combat, I think we'll be okay. Did he do anything right there? I don't even know if he did anything. Either way, we're going to smack him with a shovel. Clung. So he's lost a little bit of HP. I think this is pretty much just going to be a straight fight. I'm a little bit worried about moving him anywhere near treasure chests because there might be, like, traps or something. And he'll die. And, like, I'm not a big fan of killing my pirates. Oh, he's got a paddle right there. Okay. Yeah, I suggest that you equip that. Oh, I can't do it while enemies are nearby. Okay. I can transfer it to Dirty Pants, apparently, but I don't really want to. I just want to finish this fight over here. 0 damage dealt, which is great. We managed to make all of our attack die. Let's go and smack this guy once more. And we've dealt 4 damage, so that man just got laid out. Looks like maybe I can't do anything with that treasure chest right there. Yeah, take a look around and see if there's any traps up in the area. Doesn't look like there's any. I'm honestly not crazy sure how I heal this guy. I know that there's some characters that'll act as healers, and you can have them just sit around casting voodoo magic and whatnot. But open that up. What do we have? So we've got 3 bottles of rum. Okay. Don't love it. was hoping we get something a little bit better. Dude, I think that this pirate right here is my champion. Like, all my other pirates, they're kind of like, this dude right here, like, meh. It may be due to the fact that he's got that voodoo stick. And on his first turn, it looks like all he could really do was give strength out. But if I can have somebody block a doorway right here, we might be okay. Yeah, you pass your turn real fast. And then he's just going to walk up to here, and he's going to block this doorway. Ooh, there's a bunch of treasures in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and look around for traps, just in case. He failed at it. That's not good. But we do know that it's reasonably safe. So let's move him over to here. No trap stepped on. Got another treasure chest right here, and this has a cleaver inside of it that's going to give you an extra attack die. That gives you an extra attack face. Sort of debating, so he's got 3 and 3. He could have 4 and 3. I don't know if it's better to get at a 50-50 shot for success. I don't know if it's better to get an extra die or if it's better to increase that up to like a 66. I don't know. Either way, we'll take it with us. Ah, we found a trap on the ground right there. See, that's what I was worried about. That's what I was looking for. We'll come back around this way. Open that on up. And what have we got? We got 300 bucks, and we've also got a British wig, just in case you were trying to be that guy. I think we'll probably grab everything. Sounds like a plan to me. I don't really see any other way around it. And then this guy right here, I don't know what that means. Oh, he's in the dark right now. Gotcha. We can try to disarm traps over here. Well, let's maybe not disarm the trap. I don't see anybody getting an intelligence roll right now. I'm assuming because we're like fully in the dark. On the plus side, at least we found that while we were here, so good. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave. We made a little bit of money. Wasn't too bad. And they leveled up, so nice, dude. Nice. And we got a bunch of items that we can send back to the ship. I don't know what leveling up ultimately means from our dungeon crawl. I do like that they have little boogie dances they do in Celebration. I, too, would do a boogie dance of piracy if I was doing a good job at being a pirate. And what could be a better job at being a pirate than finding hidden treasure? You know, like, it's just like, that seems like a very, very piratical thing to do. Let's head back to Tortuga. I don't see anybody around. I would recommend they add a few more, like, feeder naval fights around for the beginning. So, you know, you can fire your guns at things. I love firing my... Look at the smoke. Look at that. I love firing my guns. They cost almost nothing, dude. The cannonballs are so cheap. They cost us almost nothing. I can just fire them at the ocean if I want. Just be like, hey, ocean, you've been put on notice. Have fun getting shot at. Alright, so coming back over here, we'll kind of skid stop on into Tortuga. I need to figure out if this guy needs to be healed. How much money did we end up pulling out of that place? Actually, not a terrible haul. We did okay. Wood appears to be worth less here. Bananas also appear to be worth less. Let's take a look at our map and sort of see if we can make a trade run here. So are any of these places buying bananas? So they're buying bananas cheaply. They are buying jewelry and they're buying tobacco. They're buying bananas over there on that island. So we'll mark that up. And then we'll buy all the bananas that they have here at the market. And we'll just see how that goes. As far as the shipyard goes, what does it cost me to get a better ship? I can get an extra cannon slot for 500 bucks. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, I want to go to the ship shop. Let's go to the ship shop. Dude, we can get a brigantine for 1,500? Like, I have to do that, right? Yeah, dude, let's buy a new ship. I've still got a little bit of money left. Like, not a lot. As far as the market goes, I think we're... Oh, we have a little bit of space left. Who's buying wood? Let's take a look at our map and figure out who's buying wood at a good price. Actually, the Resort of Bombs is also buying wood. So we can have like an all-around really good trade run right now if we want to. There we go. We'll take all those. And now we just need to get back out to sea. Let's take a look at this new boat. Let's see what's rocking with this thing. Let's see what's popping. That's definitely a nicer boat than our last one. It also has a much more aesthetically pleasing lack of haunted shark head on the front of it. All right, so we're going to go over here. We're just going to do some trade runs, I think. Like, I don't see a whole lot of guys that are willing to fight us. We have 2 cannons now, which is pretty cool. That means we've doubled our damage with this acquisition. I got to go along the left side of this thing over here. The ship does feel slower, though. So, like, our options for outrunning the enemy might be somewhat diminished. There's a medium dungeon right there. I do think there's for the funny waterfall, there was a treasure map. And that'll give you an extra X marks the spot inside the dungeon so that any pirate you have that has a shovel, he can dig that up. And you basically get, like, a bonus treasure chest that's, like, pretty good. I do wish that I could swing the camera down a little bit lower. The isometric view is good, but I would like to be able to go down to, like, deck level, too, and, like, kind of sway it around and look off in the horizon. I don't know if the game is prepped for that, but it would be a nice feature. I probably should have gone around the other side. I think that's a pirate hunter right there. Yeah, this thing is much less wieldy than the other ship. The other ship had a lot more maneuverability. This one right here takes it a minute. It's going to take it a second to get into port. All right, pull in nice and slow. And we will enter the town after crashing our boat horribly on the side of the dock. All right, to the market. What do we have here? They are buying at pretty good prices, actually. Yeah, sell it all. There you go. I think we managed to make like 400 profit out of there. It looks like they have tobacco, very, very cheap, and we know places that we can take the tobacco to get it out of circulation. A better idea might be to go with the spices. I think that the spices could go back to, let's take a look. The spices, I think, can go back to Tortuga because they're buying those expensive. Over here, they're buying the tobacco expensive, so that's a little short hop, a skip, and a jump, I guess. However, that area did look kind of like gangsters, so like I'm a little bit worried about my safety if I go over there. Still, I have what I have. Let's go back out to sea. We'll head off to the east and see if we can trade this stuff around, make a little bit more cash in the buy and buy. All right, so that should be our heading towards our custom marker. You can see it on the compass down here. It's very, very thin and blue. I do think they should darken that up or saturate it just a little bit more so that it catches the eye a little bit more aggressively. And this actually might be a little profitable trip for us. It depends if we can turn this around for like 200 in profit or so. Tobacco is a more expensive item. All right, so pulling into port. We'll take a look here, go to the market, and yeah, they want 600 for it. So that was actually a pretty solid run for us. It looks like they are selling prosthesis for very, very cheap, and it looks like they're selling spices for cheap. I think we should do the spices, and we should take them back to Tortuga. Like, I think if we do a big load of spices, and then we go back to Tortuga, we've got a chance to make some real money out here. Okay, so not a lot of pirate hunters or pirates around. I assume maybe it only happens like at night there's more of them. I don't know, but during the daytime we seem to be in pretty solid shape right now, just making these little trade runs. Let's go ahead and we'll go to the market, and we need to dump all of that. We made like another 500 bucks. And so, yeah, trading is profitable in this game, actually. I think that's honestly the best way to start out. And then we can go to the store, and we can get one of these treasure chests for the funny... Yeah, we'll get that right there. For the funny waterfall. We do need to pick up another pirate too, and for once we can afford another pirate. So let's go to the tavern real fast and see if we wanted to add anybody on in. We've got Black Teeth. She seems to be pretty tough, man. I honestly think we should take her, just given her absolute ridiculous volume of HP. If we give her a weapon that increases her attack dice, dude, I think she could be a pretty good thuggish enforcer for us, increase our chances when we do boarding missions or when we go ashore. But yeah, anyways, this game's called Sink Again. I hope you guys enjoyed the 30 minutes or so that we spent with it. We didn't get to do a whole lot of naval combat, but that's because in the beginning of the game, you're not really equipped for naval combat. Like, you can't really... There's like these little tiny ships that you can find every now and again that have like one loot on them. And... in that situation, you can wipe them out and get like one thing of tobacco or like one thing of spices that you can bring back. Honestly, I think the trade runs were working the best for us, and I do enjoy the turn-based combat too. I think that it should probably like zoom in, and it should also make sure the dice are thrown kind of to the side of the character, because I have trouble seeing the dice faces sometimes. So if they could constrain the dice throws to a certain area in the turn-based combat so that you can see all faces and then it zooms in on it kind of, it would slow combat down a little bit, but I do think it would make it more satisfying to know what's going on. You roll your attack dice, then they roll defense dice if they have them. You see all the faces that came up, then the attack goes through. As of right now, sometimes you just don't get to see the dice faces. If you have the game on slow, you still don't get to see them sometimes because they get thrown behind environmental objects and stuff like that. Obviously, I do think the game needs a little bit more content aside from just like sinking ships, making trade runs, and doing dungeons. But I do like the objectives that they give you to work on that unlock new things that you can play with in future playthroughs. A little bit more gameplay diversity would be appreciated, though. But keep an eye on this one. There's not a whole lot of games that are actively trying to chase down what Sid Meier's Pirates accomplished. And I do think the graphical stylings of the game are pretty good, and the systems that are in, they do work. It's just kind of like, with a little bit more depth, I think they could push this out of like arcadey territory and into full-on kind of like Sid Meier's territory. So I'll be keeping an eye on it for sure, and I'm looking forward to future updates. My name is Splat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we had Sink Again. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for being here.